So, my testimony is even different than I thought. My testimony is completely tied to my weight. I mean, great. How whack can I be? You see, if I keep telling y'all what's going on, you will think that I'm a fool. But I guess it's time to kick myself off of y'all's pedestal completely, for what y'all see is a product, not the process. What y'all see is the cleanup, but not the mess. My weight led to my insecurity, and insecurity turned into wanting to feel wanted while always feeling rejected. And with every pound that I gained, I was infected with Satan's lies, and I became spiritually lame. All the potential to move without any kingdom gain. I never really felt like I fit in at all, but somehow to the world I was the most confident and popular girl out there. Everybody just knew I was perfect without a care. So here, let's play truth or dare. Truth. Popularity was my excuse to blend in while pretending to be a trendsetter, making everything better when really I was never a go-getter. I just simply put on a face that I was great when really all I felt for myself was hate. Dare. I dare you to tell the truth, Chelsea, so that everyone can see that their interpretation of perfection was merely an attempted reflection of a world's conception of what pretty, popular, and cool was. So bad that when it got down to it, I didn't even know who I was without my facade. I guess at that point, the only person that really knew me was God. Because I was popular, I just had to have all the guys, right? Yeah, no, not at all. I was always the friend until they knew they could get something out of me, when it was love I thought I felt, when really I was simply becoming a notch on their belt. Smacked around with words and silence too, killing my spirit by speaking death in the mirror. What they say about you is true. And I tried to be what every man wanted me to be. Some wanted money, others wanted attention. Some wanted, things that I don't feel the need to mention, but the retention was zero because I was looking for a hero. But really, I'll never find that Superman if I keep looking for man, trying to do myself what only God can. I felt like my life was a job that catered to everyone and that I was always on call. So one day, I just tried to end it all. It was time for my life to come to an end. I had a world of people around me, but none that I called friend. Even though they called me sis, friend, mommy, and bestie too, all I could see myself was and repeatedly proclaim, I hate you. I knew that nobody knew the real me. How could they, with all the masks that I let them see? Nobody even questioned all the lies that got me by, smiling and laughing when I wanted to cry, giving advice when I myself wanted to die. Food became my best friend. I would eat myself into a frenzy to fill a hole, then stick my head inside of a bowl and become whole. My life the enemy almost stole. Well, I guess I almost gave it away, 'cause I was on my knees vomiting instead of to pray every single day. And all of this pain I would cover up with being the wild party girl, every other word profanity, and proclaiming my vanity when really I couldn't stand me. Funny thing is, I was always slightly uncomfortable in the party scene while crushing dreams with my words and stirring up trouble with my lies, not caring about who around me died, but I pushed it all under the rug. If only I had realized it was my own grave that I dug. And I hopped right on in with my sin. 6 feet with the surface was the surface for how deep that I was in. But fortunately, the grave doesn't scare the one who made me and sent his son to save me. He wrapped me in his arms and reassured me he wasn't alarmed, but he loved me from the start and that nothing could rip us apart. All I had to do was accept that his love and sacrifice for me was true. Now, I finally realized that I went through so that other girls will not have to. That my mouth that caused destruction was created to be a reconstruction tool, to be a vessel to work through and to tell all of you, you can make it. Whatever you've been through and you think is just too much, the worst thing that you can do is walk away and give up. Look up. My testimony isn't lonely. I know there are so many women who have scars on their heart that they can show me, but they didn't. We keep everything in secret. Nobody can see our dirt. Well, all that does is produce more lies and create a catalyst for more hurt. Well, not me. I will not be another woman bogged down by her testimony when I've already got the victory. I will shout it from the mountaintops that I was a disgrace, simply saved by grace and working for eternal treasures until I see my Father's face. It's time to open your mouth and say what God has brought you through, because at the end of the day, He didn't do it just for you. Truth. It won't be easy to uncover old wounds that you thought were erased. It won't be easy to have somebody look you in the face after you've revealed all the things that you feel, but I promise that this is the only avenue to heal. The enemy works in the dark and he's been confusing you for too long. Prove him wrong and stand up and follow God to where you've always belonged. Dare. I dare you to speak out. If you need to scream and shout what happened to you, don't just be a face in the church pew. We need your story, your secrets and cries. We need you to remove your mask and be free from any lies. This was my testimony, a quick snapshot of my journey. I hope you enjoyed the tour, but don't let me be the only one to share, because somebody out there needs yours.